To have amongst us this morning Sri Somnath Chatterjee, who has very kindly agreed to grace this occasion today. We would like to present a bouquet to Sri Chatterjee.
Consultancy business to set up a home for 25 of these kids in South Kolkata. He looks after them as if they were his own children and not only bears the entire cost of their stay and food, but also their education. Mriganko Bhattacharya, this councillor has single-handedly made his Bangur Avenue ward plastic-free through a sustained campaign over the past decade and thus solved chronic waterlogging during the monsoons that was the bane of the area. He has also relocated vendors from pavements and beautified all public spaces in Bangur Avenue, showing the city that it can be done. Mowli Madhav Ghotok, this good doctor has made it his life's mission to not only treat the poor among the physically challenged for free, but also pay from his own pocket for their medicines, for their rehabilitation and to make them financially independent. From arranging wheelchairs to paying for their vocational training, he does it all. Paul Walsh, this Englishman chucked up his diplomat's job to coach underprivileged kids in rugby and through the game teach them how to overcome challenges in life. His rugby club, Jungle Crow, has more than 1,000 boys and girls from all over the state. Paul arranges for their education and even scholarships for studies in UK, thus giving them a new lease of life. Geeta Dev, she gave up her job as a nurse to nurse the wounded and ailing on the streets of South Kolkata. She provides regular checkups, admits them to hospital if necessary, pays for their treatment at times, and nurses them back to health. In the peak of summer, you can see her walking around the city, handing traffic constables bottles of ORS and giving them medical checkups and advice. Siddharth Mitra, though his hands are full with corporate briefs, this busy barrister finds time to work pro bono for the city on environment and heritage issues. His forceful arguments in court have resulted in preventing the demolition of heritage buildings in North Kolkata, to preventing encroachment on East Kolkata wetlands and preservation of marshlands in Dankuni. Ruby Hembron, she quit her well-paying IT job in Delhi to become a publisher specializing in books on Santals and their folklore. Her aim is to preserve the rich and varied folklores of the Santals, which are in the danger of being lost forever, and to provide a platform to Adivasi writers to tell their stories to the rest of the world. Sanjoy Ghosh, this auto rickshaw driver tracks down old destitute people on the streets, provides food and arranges for medical attention for them before arranging shelters for them. He helps reunite many elderly people suffering from memory loss who are lost in the streets of Kolkata with their families. Many elderly people owe their lives to him. Mudar Pakharia, you have to thank him for cleaning up Ravindra Sarovar, Santragachi Jheel and several other ponds. He also cleared heaps of plastic and garbage from Vivekananda Park by roping in school children, imbibing green consciousness early in Kolkata's Gen X. Mudar started connecting corporates to eco-causes even before corporate social responsibility became a corporate lingo. Arjun Basu Roy, as founder of Nature Mates, he has set up several butterfly parks in the city, organizes bird watching camps and sensitizes residents about the need to protect wildlife. He also works for tiger conservation and has been part of tiger census in Sundarbans since 1997. G.M. Kapoor, he started campaigning for conservation of heritage buildings when there was no awareness on the issue and people were in fact questioning the need to maintain Raj relics. He was involved in amending a municipal act to protect heritage. This led to the listing of heritage buildings. He was instrumental in stopping the demolition of Currency Building in restoration of Prinsep Ghat. Debashish Bhattacharya, this ophthalmologist quit a thriving practice to persuade two of his colleagues to set up Disha Eye Hospital for the underprivileged. The poor get expensive treatments like corneal transplants for a fraction of the cost or for free. On an average, the hospital treats 5,000 patients a day and transplants over 1,000 corneas. He dreams of a day when poor patients will own shares in his hospital. Shohini Chakraborty has used dance to motivate hundreds of trafficking survivors to stand on their feet again. She uses a unique therapy of empowerment, education, capacity building, vocational training and community development through dance to restore pride in these girls and make them self-reliant. Subhash Dotto. His PILs, 51 successful ones at last count, have transformed Kolkata and made your life better. You have him to thank for poison-spewing autos being replaced with LPG ones and for the book fair being shifted out of Moidan to save the city's lungs. His PILs led to vehicle restrictions around Victoria Memorial to protect the Raj-era monument and scrapping of 15-year-old smoke-belching taxis and buses. Melvin Brown. If there's one person who binds the Anglo-Indian community in Kolkata today, it is him. He is the sole custodian of the Anglo-Indian community's rich history. He has written 6 books on the community and publishes, again with his own money, a monthly newsletter titled Anglo-Indian. Mukti Gupta. At a young age, she constantly innovates to find new ways to make education attractive and accessible to poor kids. She was in class 7 when she started teaching underprivileged children at her home. She runs a school for the poor at Mallikpur, but her most unique endeavor is to turn a bus into a roving school. While all of them are real heroes, today we felicitate the 5 heroes of Kolkata, chosen by our readers through online voting and by a jury of eminent members of the society.
Mr. Bhavesh Das. Dr. Devashi Bhattacharya. We have Mr. Bhavesh Das coming. Dr. Bhattacharya.
So when you will be going out?
Ms. Geeta De. Mr. G.M. Kapoor. Would request Mr. Anand Lahiri to also please join the jury members on stage. Thank you, sir. Mr. Vinod Bhattacharya.
Just keep on talking. That's all. Keep it going.
Dr. Moli Madhav Bhatt. Mr. Mudar Helia. Mr. Melvin Brown. Ms. Mukti Gupta. Mr. Paul Walsh. Ms. Ruby Hebron. Ms. Sohini Chakravarti. She will receive the certificate of Ms. Sohini Chakravarti on her behalf. Mr. Sanjay Ghosh. Mr. Subhash Datta. And last but not the least, Mr. Siddharth Mitra. Mr. Siddharth Mitra. Right. I would now request all of our jury members, please say a few words.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. So now, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. First of all, I'd like to congratulate those who've been honored. As a member of the jury, I think I was enriched. I was struck, if you like, with the kind of work they're doing and the dedication, the commitment which they're carrying out their own missions. It was a wonderful experience to know how much is being done and by how many people. And I would really like to thank Times of India for giving me this opportunity to come face to face with this kind of work that's being, this kind of noble cause which is being pursued and by so many people. So it was a very, very enriching experience for me. Thank you very much.
I'd like to just agree with whatever Mr. Nagini has said. Respected Shobna Chatterjee, your being here is also an inspiration for everyone to carry on with this kind of work towards the community and society. I would like to congratulate, and my congratulations to all of you. You are real heroes, and your work inspires others to do a little bit of what you are doing. So please keep it up. I think that's the most important thing for all of us. You know, we wish you all strength and luck to just continue with the work that you are doing. And thanks to Times of India for taking this initiative. It's a fantastic initiative. And thanks to Anabad for supporting such an initiative. So that's all I have to say.
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In regards to Mr. Somnath Chatterjee, who is over here. Kolkata Heroes reminds me of one line of Romarola. He says, he's a man, he does what he can and cares not. The entire occasion of judging this 16 heroes of Kolkata has been a learning experience for me. Basically, we were not judging because they were not in the competition. They are their only competitions. They always compete with themselves. And I simply understood that what all of us could have done very easily, but we have stepped back from not doing so. They have taken the lead. The leadership, the empowerment, the quality they have. Let's take a vow that definitely we too can do it. I'm really grateful to Times of India. I think it's Times of India that takes always this type of lead hand. It is a blessing for us that in Kolkata we have such an occasion to celebrate. I'm very much thankful to the organizers and to all of the heroes who are making this Kolkata even better. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
I must tender my sincere apologies for being late. But I didn't realize this morning that it would take me 1 hour 10 minutes to reach ITC Sonal from Vivekananda Park. I would implore possibly Times of India and Allahabad Bank both to undertake a study about Calcutta traffic and suggest improvements and better control. I believe Mr. Santosh Dutt will be an ideal person to initiate it. However, this is a unique attempt to do what the society should do, namely to recognize those people who do not think of themselves, who are not concerned of their own well-being, but are greatly motivated towards helping others. As human beings, especially, I find I'm not misunderstood. Nowadays we are specializing in criticizing others. We always find fault in others. We have become, if I may again tender my apologies for saying this, we have all become critics without thinking how to improve the situation, how to improve the things. Therefore these 16 people to whom I convey my highest regards and respect, they have shown. Many of them are there still, but 16 have been selected. I think they deserve the sincerest greetings and felicitations and gratitude of the entire community in Calcutta, or elsewhere also, for dedicating their lives of making tremendous endeavor to recognize people who are in trouble, to stand by them, to do something which ultimately will benefit the people as a
Okay, so without wasting any more time, the envelopes are with me. The first name in a random order is Dr. Molin Madhav Bhatt. Let's give him a huge round of applause. The second name is Mr. Mriganka Bhattacharya. A big hand for him, ladies and gentlemen. is Mr. Bhavesh Das. Can we have a big hand? Can we have all the 5 names on stage, please? All.
And thanks for the Friends of India, Yellow Bank, and Mr. Shobhan Chakrabarti and group of the Friends of India. Thanks very much.
ধন্যবাদ মৃণাল ভট্টাচার্য টাইমস অফ ইন্ডিয়াকে। আর আনন্দের বিষয় মাননীয় সম্মানীয় অতিথি আমাদের সমাজসেবীর হাত থেকে এই পুরস্কার নিতে পেরে এবং টাইমস অফ ইন্ডিয়া যে সম্মান দিল তার জন্য অনেক 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 ধন্যবাদ।
Many thanks to Times of India. আমরা একটা ছোট্ট ফিলোসফিতে বিশ্বাস করি যে মানুষ জন্মানোর আগে থেকে অন্যের উপরে নির্ভরশীল। We are absolutely dependent on others. যেদিন আমরা জন্মাই তারপর থেকে যে প্ল্যান্টটা আমাদের খাবার দেয়, যে প্ল্যান্টটা আমাদের অক্সিজেন দেয়, যে মানুষ আমাদেরকে হেল্প করে, যে স্ট্রিট ঝাড়ুদার, যে রাস্তা পরিষ্কার করে থেকে শুরু করে যে আমাকে খাবার শেখায়, যে আমার প্রতিদিনের সমস্ত কাজকর্ম করে দেয়, প্রত্যেক মানুষের জন্য আমি আমার জন্য নই। এই ফিলিংসটা আজকে টাইমস অফ ইন্ডিয়ার এই স্টেজ থেকে ডিক্লেয়ার হোক এবং আমরা শুধু ডাক্তার হিসেবে নয়, সমস্ত সমাজসেবী হিসেবে প্রত্যেক মানুষ যেন নিজের সেলফ এই অ্যাটিটিউডটা একটু ভুলে গিয়ে সামনের দিকে তাকায়, যে প্রত্যেকটা মানুষ যেন প্রত্যেকের কাজে হেল্পের দিকে এগিয়ে আসে। তাহলে আজকে টাইমস অফ ইন্ডিয়ার এই ইনিশিয়েটিভটা সাকসেসফুল হবে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
আজকে আমি এখানে এসে নিজেকে ধন্য মনে করছি। মেনি থ্যাঙ্কস টাইমস অফ ইন্ডিয়া, এলাহাবাদ ব্যাংক, অ্যান্ড আমাদের কাছে এসেছেন আজকে মিস্টার সোমনাথ চ্যাটার্জি। আমরা তাকে পেয়ে খুব আনন্দিত এবং যেসব কাজের ব্রত নিয়ে আমরা রাস্তায় আজকে বেরিয়েছি সেই কাজগুলো করার জন্য আজকে যে কলকাতার হিরোজ আমাদের যে সম্মান দিয়েছেন, আমাদের উৎসাহটা আরো অনেক অনেক বেশি বেড়ে গেল। আমরা আর একটা দিনও নষ্ট করব না, ডেইলি আমরা কিছু না কিছু লোকের জন্য করব। সেই মানবিকতা, সেই মনোবৃত্তি নিয়ে আমাদের এগিয়ে যেতে হবে। এবং আমাদের পরে যারা থাকবেন তাদেরও আমাদের শিখিয়ে যেতে হবে যে তারাও যেন এইভাবে একে অপরের কাজে লাগে এবং আমরা সবাই সবার জন্য। আজকে দেশে আমাদের যা জনসংখ্যা বেড়েছে তাতে কেউ না খেয়ে মরে যাবে, এটা সত্যি ভীষণ দুঃখের। আমরা সবাই সবার জন্য থাকবো, কেউ যেন না খেয়ে বিনা চিকিৎসায় বিনা এডুকেশনে না থাকে। আমরা সবাই যেন সেই চেষ্টাই করি, আমরা সবাই সবার জন্য। ছোট হোক, সবাই যে হিরো হব বা সবাই যে বড় কাজ করব সেটা না। আমি আমার পাশের বাড়িকেও হেল্প করতে পারি, আমি আমার পাড়াকে হেল্প করতে পারি। ছোট ছোট কাজ করতে করতেই আমরা বড় হব। এটা আমরা আজকে কলকাতা হিরোজ টাইমস অফ ইন্ডিয়া আমাদের যে সম্মান দিলেন, কিন্তু এর থেকেও অনেক অনেক ভালো ভালো আরো অনেক আমরা এগিয়ে যেতে পারবো, আরো বেশি করে ভালো কাজ করতে পারবো। সবসময় যে আমাদের পয়সার দরকার হবে তাও না। আমি যদি নিজের চেষ্টা করি যে আমি একটা ভালো কাজ করব, দেখবেন আপনার পাশে সবাই থাকবে, সবাই আপনাকে সাহায্য করবে। চলুন আজকে আমরা এখানে যে কজন আমাদের টিভিতে দেখাচ্ছেন, ফটোতে দেখাচ্ছেন, এরকম আপনারা সকলেই এগিয়ে আসুন। আমরা সবার জন্য সবাই কিছু না কিছু কাজ করি, তাহলে আমাদের আর দুঃখ দুর্দশা ভারতবর্ষে থাকবে। আমরা সবাই সবার জন্য থাকবো।
Thank you very much, Allahabad Bank and Times of India especially, and Mr. Somnath Chatterjee for braving the traffic this morning and the cold, little bit cold weather to join us and to give us inspiration this morning. I suppose I think that it's lovely to be called and given this honour for all 16 of us, because we're all in this together. But I think for our great city of Calcutta, that there are hundreds of heroes every day, thousands of heroes every day, millions of heroes every day who do their small thing to keep the city moving, to keep us all running. From the traffic guard at the corner of the road, who sometimes is generous and allows us through, but sometimes has other ideas and doesn't allow us through, to the people who clean the roads, to the people who sit in big offices and run the city and keep everything moving. Everybody has the chance to be a hero. We're all heroes if we have a good mindset, we keep positive ideas, and we're always looking to help, and we're always going forward. So my request is that everybody tries to be a little bit of a hero every day, and the city will be even greater. Thank you.
This is a great moment, ladies and gentlemen. Can I request all the nominees to come on stage and celebrate this moment? I would request Ms. Chimli Mukherjee Pandey, member of our editorial
Just keep shooting, it's on.
for the Board of Science.
It's on.
Thank you, Chief. That was indeed heartwarming on a chilly winter morning. Before each of us returns to our individual worlds, it is time to thank all those without whom this wouldn't have been possible. First of all, we thank our Chief Guest, Shri Somnath Chatterjee, for taking out his time. Sir, those were very wise words. We'll keep them in our minds. The Times of India has already been writing about the traffic and the slums and the squalor and the garbage and roads going bad, traffic going awry, and tree cutting. And now I'm sure we will also write about the traffic in a more consistent manner. We would like to thank Srimati Panse, CMD, Allahabad Bank, for encouraging us and for being true partners in this initiative. We would like to thank our jury members, Dr. Ajay Rai, BC, Bengal Engineering and Science University, Mr. Naparajit Mukherjee, Acting Chairperson, West Bengal Human Rights Commission, Mr. Anirudh Lahiri, President, the Chatterjee Group, Ms. Sujata Sen, Director East India British Council, renowned artist Jogen Chaudhary, and Dipan De, Chairperson South Asian Forum for Environment. Last but not the least, we thank our readers who enthusiastically supported our initiative. And now, a very big round of applause for all our 16 heroes. I want you all to clap for each other as well. No? Without whom they are all real heroes and real marvels, because the reporters who went around interviewing them got to see the kind of work they do, and they are really wonderful people. It takes a lot of sacrifice to do the kind of work they do. Most of us stay cocooned in our own world, but these people every morning come out of their homes, come out of their safe, secure zones and work for others. We must learn from them. Thank you. And of course, you all are part of the Times of India family, and the family is growing. We'll have more and more heroes in the days to come. We come to the end of the program. Stay with us for refreshments which have been served already. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.